Educational
Yeah, you
purpose
acting
only.
though. That's so nice of you.
Alexa, pause.
Yeah, turn the music down. That's the only thing I require. Had the music down. Had the music on. All right, man. We gonna jump right into it though, man. What feels close to begging but isn't?
You said what?
What feels close to begging but isn't?
What feels close to
Yeah,
begging
but isn't. What feels close to begging but
from
isn't?
the opposite sex or period?
Like just period, like in general.
Begging is a person that's always at you, trying to get you, or trying to get something. Um, Not being appreciative of what they already got, just over exalting, you know what I'm saying, their energy to put it into something that they could probably really just go get themselves or do themselves without begging for help, or begging for attention, begging for time, begging for somebody to love them.
Okay, okay. What's your opinion on sex though nowadays? What's your
My
opinion on it?
opinion on sex is it's a mind thing. I feel like once you get a certain age of maturity, you realize that honestly it's just a nut, unless it's with
Uh,
somebody that you really are, you know what I'm saying, connected with, soul ties with, you know what I'm saying, somebody that you really fuck with for real. It's really just a nut. Like, it ain't really.
mm.
I've been celibate for almost 6 months now. So to
I
me,
find it funny. All females say 3 or 6 months they had
you said
sex.
that they
Yeah,
haven't.
usually females always say that. It's always an odd or even number.
I mean, I haven't had sex since like September. So,
Okay.
and I don't know about them other women, but I stand on my shit. Like,
And
I
no
know bitches be lying.
business.
Females be lying. People don't really be putting their boxes
Men,
away. They don't really be putting
mm-hmm.
their boxes away like how they be saying they be putting their boxes away. Of
They,
course, we'll never know what they doing for real.
hey,
But
wise man once told me just because you ain't fucking her don't mean she ain't getting fucked.
right.
They ain't putting it in the box. They ain't Roddy Rich. It ain't in the box. This ain't Roddy Rich now.
Well, shit, I ain't doing no fucking or getting fucked. So
Okay, okay,
my
okay.
mind is on something totally different. Y'all, anybody that's chiming in, that's from my end, what's up, my babies? We are with your favorite Jay
You know,
Reed.
you know,
He is
you know.
interviewing me right
Yo,
now for his
mm-hmm.
YouTube channel. Make sure y'all go tap in with him.
Y'all like, comment, subscribe though. We gonna get back to it. So, what's that one celebrity they can never make you like?
One celebrity they could never
Yeah,
make me like,
that one celebrity they can never make you like.
Young Thug.
Why Young Thug?
I don't
Why
like
Jeff?
him.
You don't like
No,
him?
because I feel like that he be trying to be like other people. Like he didn't rap originally when he was just an underground rapper, like a just a in the closet rapper. He had this different type of flow. Then I feel like when he got with Birdman, and him and Birdman and my homie Lil Wayne had their little shit they had going on or whatever the case may be, instead of him just being his original self, he decided to gotta try to, you know what I'm saying, oh, my nigga Birdman ain't fucking with that nigga Wayne no more, so let me see if I can kind of make my voice a little raspy like his. Let me see if I can flow a little bit like him a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Let me lock my hair up like his. Like, I don't know. I just don't like Young Thug. Like, he carry purses for real. Like, but
Okay, okay, okay. What's your thoughts on like him wearing dresses and guys wearing dresses and shit, painting their fingernails?
I
Since we on
mean,
that.
at the end of the day, I'm bisexual. So I'm a part of the LGBTQ, you know what I'm saying, community. But I just feel like they take it too far. Like, I understand, like, you can identify who you are or whatever the case may be, but I really feel like they take it too far. Like, they be wanting to be women so badly. At the end of the day, y'all could never be a woman. Y'all don't even know what it takes to actually be a woman. Our physical is not all that comes with us. Having a coochie between your legs is not all that comes with us. You know what I'm saying? The sex appeal is not all that comes with us. As a woman, we have to deal with a lot. We carry a lot of weight on our shoulders. You see what I'm saying? It ain't all glimmer glass, eyelashes, BBLs, and all of that. Like, that's not what it is. So I feel like they do it for their image. They do it because they're really not comfortable with who they are for real. Some people are on that side and they just want the image and they really aren't free with their self. Because I've been around people that, you know what I'm saying, on one end they were like that, you know what I'm saying, but then when they're around other people or family members or a group of certain type of friends, you see what I'm saying, then they straight. But we know you ain't straight for real, because when we was just out of town or when we was just with woo woo woo, you know what I'm saying, you was, but now we over here at the family reunion and you acting like, you know what I'm saying, so
Well, let me say
it's
this
an
right
image thing.
here though. Let me say this right here though. How come these people who in the LMNOP community, how come like they can say whatever they want about everybody else, but if you say something about them, they try to cancel you. Because I don't like this. I feel like they bullies
I
nowadays.
don't like that either. I do agree with you. That I do
Because let
agree
me
with
give you an
you.
example. Wait, let me give you an example. Have you heard of the rapper Saucy Santana?
Yes.
Now, you heard of DJ Academics, right?
Yes.
He's a blogger, okay. Now Saucy Santana said he was gonna violate DJ Academics. It's going on YouTube, so I ain't gonna say that. He will say he was gonna get great. He said he was gonna violate him. Say violate him. And but if DJ Academics say that about a woman, he'll be trying to cancel. They'll call him all type of names. But Saucy Santana said I'm gonna violate him or whatever, and nobody said nothing. And I'm trying to figure out that's not fair because just because he's part of the community, he's able to disrespect and say and make threatening statements to somebody.
No, that's not true. I agree with you. I feel like that they shouldn't be able to. It's just that a lot of it is government controlled. You see what I'm saying? Like when they passed gay marriage and being able to marry the same sex, they
Barack
really just
Obama.
gave they really just gave that community
Let me say
like
this. Let me say this. Barack Obama passed that shit.
well,
But go ahead.
yeah, they really just gave them the go to just do whatever. Like we can't say nothing to them out the way. If you argue with any type of LTBG or transgender, it's a problem. You see what I'm saying? But they can sit here and they can talk about trying to be a woman or how biological women get mad at us. I mean, get mad at them for speaking about how they talk and all this other stuff. But y'all really are trying to be us.
So what about this situation? How come when females like to label men as gay, especially black men, don't the LGBT, don't the LMNOP community should feel some type of way? They always want to
I love
put
you
men
too,
in called
Bueller.
gay. You say what?
My daughter was telling me she loved me. Okay, my bad. What did you say?
What's your thoughts on the females who call men gay but they really not gay? They put them in this community. Ain't that should be a shame on the LMNOP community because they
I
labeling people that ain't that?
mean, a lot of these men be acting kind of saucy.
Mm, okay, okay,
A lot of
all
these
right.
men be acting a little spicy. So if you don't want to be put in that category and you supposed to be a king and you a man and you stand on what you're supposed to stand on, then stop acting spicy. Stop acting, you know what I'm saying? A lot of men act like women. Even with their homeboys, even with, you know what I'm saying, that group of male friends. Like there's certain podcasts that I follow on Instagram, bro, and it be so much drama and it be a man panel. They be arguing with females and going back and forth with dudes. You see what I'm saying? And exposing each other. So I just feel like they put themselves in that situation. Y'all be acting like y'all want to be female, so females gonna treat you like a female.
Okay, we're gonna move on from that right there. Do you feel like if you want to save your children, the best thing is to homeschool?
If I want to save my children, the best thing is to homeschool.
Yeah.
Um, that can either go both ways. I never understood homeschool until the pandemic happened, and I actually had to be a teacher to my son and a parent to my son. It takes a lot away from the parents. It takes a lot away from other things because you have to be right there. Like you have to homeschooling your child is a lot because schooling your child starts at home anyway. So whatever you're not teaching your kid at home already, if you're homeschooling them, you have to double do that. So if you're not up on your education and up on your schooling and knowing what you're doing, it's really gonna be hard for you to homeschool your child unless you get a professional to homeschool your child. So I just feel like if you are a parent for real and you care about your kids, you would just try to make sure that you put them in the best school district that there
Okay.
is.
Right, right. We got to move on. Okay, cool. All right. This is a quote. They say, "Dear ladies, if you have more than two baby daddies, please do not vote. You will pick the wrong man again." True or false?
False? What you mean? They trying to have more kids or they just trying to be in a relationship?
Like if they saying he's saying if you have more than two baby daddies, please do not vote because you will pick the wrong man again.
Vote for what,
Yeah,
president? Vote.
vote for president. Vote for the
Well, I'm not
president.
a politician anyway, so I don't even care about voting, just being honest.
Basically, they're saying they can't choose the right man anyways. It's long story short.
I mean, you got men out here that got a whole bunch of baby mamas. They can't pick the right woman either then, right? Oh, okay. Next.
Okay, okay. Do you believe the crazier the woman, the crazier the sex? True or false?
The crazier a woman, the crazier the sex. I don't even put those two in the same category because you got some bitches that's crazy that don't even know how to have sex. You got some women that know how to have sex that's not even crazy. So I guess it just depends on the woman. I'm not a crazy woman. I'm thrown off a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not crazy.
You know, throw it off is nothing but a slang for goddamn loco,
I'm
coco,
not talking about
coco.
thrown off like crazy. I'm talking about like I go 0 to 1 million real quick if you fuck with me. I'm
Okay.
thrown. Like don't get on my bad side. Don't try to cross me. Don't try to play on my top. Don't try to little girl me. Like that's what I mean by I'm thrown. You're gonna see a totally different side of me.
Right, right. Now they say this right. They say most women on the sexual marketplace are sixes seeking tens while being chased by fours. The worst part, these sixes think they are 10 because invalid validation and attention they get from the simple fours. True or false?
I think that's true. I feel like if I'm listening to the question right, I feel like that a lot of women are like how they are now because they're not trying to get to know who they are. And a lot of men look at women the way they look at women because women don't have any value. They don't put their self first. They don't put their needs and their wants first. They just so gullible and vulnerable to these men. They want men to do everything for them. Like
Right, right. Okay, if your body count was a jersey, what would it be? What would the number of the jersey?
9.
Okay. Okay, what's your thoughts on women who are lying to men saying that it's their baby and lying to the child saying that's the father when it's really not?
DNA says.
You think that should be mandatory?
I feel like a DNA test should be done as soon as that baby come out.
So I'm saying you think it should be mandatory.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Even
because
if you're
I think
married. Even if you're married.
the research has showed that over 50% of men are taking care of kids that ain't even theirs.
Yeah.
So they're being lied to. Do you think these women should suffer consequences who do that?
Yeah. But you also got men that's out here claiming kids that they know ain't theirs.
Mm.
Because they too scared to face the fact that the child ain't theirs for real. And they want to, you know what I'm saying, they done became bonded with the person of the kids. I have a couple homeboys that are like that. Like they know the kids ain't theirs. Or they be like, oh, well, I don't know. But you lay down with a lady that had 5 or 6 baby daddies already. You see what I'm saying?
Step,
Like,
Stepville. What's your thoughts on these women who are in a relationship with another man? The man take care of the kids and they still cheating with the baby daddy. How you feel about that?
I feel like they're confused. They don't know who they are. They don't know. I feel like anybody that cheats, period, that has something at home already, just confused. They don't know what they want. They got what they want for the time. Like a lot of people look for a person to do everything for them individually. Like they want somebody to do this, but then they want another person to do this, but then they want another. You're like, that's too many different souls. That's too many different spirits. Who got time to be around all them different folks?
Okay. Right. Okay. How you know it's from God though? A situation. How do you know a situation is from God?
That's a great question. I know a situation is from the Most High when I done prayed and manifested on something, and then I can see it. You see what I'm saying? I can feel it. I can taste it. I'm living that right now. Like everything that I've done in the last 2.5 years, no cap, it's been because of God.
Okay. Okay. Cool. What's your contribution to society?
I don't fuck with society. I'm my own person. I'm not a worldly person. Like I'm aware of what's going on in the world. I'm aware of the statistics and the society bullshit, but I don't
Do you
care
think the
about
Earth is round and flat?
not you just asked that question. Technically, this motherfucker is motherfucking flatter than the bitch.
Okay. Okay.
The fuck?
Okay.
With a couple
Is
hills
it
and a couple mountains.
okay? Okay. Is stress even real, or did you just make it up, or do people make it up?
Stress is most definitely real, but it's most definitely a mind thing. Like it's most definitely something that you most definitely can control. It's easier said than done. But if you work on your triggers and you work on the things that you know is stressful or stressing you out, fix it, change it, make it better, work around it, leave.
Okay, okay, okay. Do you feel like women who get upset at men for dating or younger women are female incels? True or false?
Younger, what do you mean by? You mean like legal young?
Yeah, legally young. Like he's 45 and the woman like 27, 28, or 26 or some shit. Old enough to
Okay,
be her
well,
daddy still.
okay, I'm doing something. I was actually brought into a situation like that. My dad was 52 when I was born. My mama was 22, so they were 30 years apart. So at the end of the day, I always ask myself, I always ask myself, like, what was y'all thinking? Like, I could never date nobody that's that much older than me.
Yeah,
I
that
could never talk to nobody that
older
much
be
younger
your
than me.
granddaddy.
He
Your
was old enough to be
granddaddy.
my stepdad. Yes. So,
Grandfather.
like, I don't know. I feel like it is what it is, to each his own, but I just would never. I don't even like older men like that. Like, I date men my age or, like, no more than 4 or 5 years older than me. Like,
Mm,
I don't
okay.
know. It's just me.
Do you feel like a woman who shows off her skin is trustable? Is not trustable? True or false?
That's false. Because I'm a woman that shows off my skin. I am comfortable in my skin. I lean more to my ancestors and the universe and nature. So we're supposed to be nudists anyway. I feel like if you're a single woman and you embrace yourself and you know your body, long as your nipples aren't showing and your booty hole and your coochie print and all of that, like,
Oh,
it's
okay.
your body. That
Okay.
don't mean
Okay.
that
Cool. Cool.
you're not trustable. I know a lot of women that show their body with dignity.
All right. What's your thoughts on the halftime performance? A lot of people were saying, Alicia Keys is married, and Usher was hugged up on her, grabbing her by the waist. His dick, his pelvis on her ass, and
Why have
right
you
there.
asked me this
Uh,
question? No
uh,
shade.
well, let me finish. And they was doing that. A lot of people were saying he was out of pocket for doing it. He was out of bounds. He was wrong. What's your thoughts on it?
Okay, well, I'm happy you asked me this question because it can go both ways. On Alicia Keys' end, y'all got to look at it like this. She a beautiful woman, but look how she got her husband. She didn't just willingly just get her husband. She got her husband from somebody else. First of
Mm,
all, so that was one of those questions. Like, if my woman does go into an open, she gonna have those wondering eyes, those wondering. You know what I'm saying? And then Usher, yeah, he was in a relationship, but he wasn't married at the time. He waited till after that to go marry his woman. He waited till he was able to do that performance with Alicia Keys and grind his dick on her butt and all that other stuff until that's when he got married. So I
So
mean, that
my
would have
thing
been
is, do
me.
you feel like that's? But wait. Do you feel like that was appropriate for her married woman to do that?
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
But
'Cause
that's
I feel
why
like
I'm
that was out
saying
of.
it just, you got to look at the people that you're dealing with though. Like, it's Alicia
Mm,
Keys. Like I said, I love her. She's a beautiful woman, but she's married, and look at how she got her husband.
mm,
She
Because I
didn't
feel like
even.
that was my. Go ahead.
It wasn't like she was just at the grocery store or at the park or something, and this man came up to her and was talking to her, and he was a single man and all of that. Wasn't that man married already, or in a whole committed relationship when she got with him? Then they go back and forth on social media and in the
Mm.
public and all this stuff about this shit. So at the end of the day, I mean, he gonna go always have wondering eyes. And if you got a man, you better hide him because Alicia Keys fine.
I mean, I look at it like they probably had a thing going on back in the day. I wouldn't want my wife there doing that. But I seen another video. He slapped Nicki Minaj on the ass. I don't know. I would have been cussing my wife
Okay,
out.
but look
Hell
at
no.
Keke Palmer. Look at Keke Palmer and her baby daddy. It was a big issue when she was there with Usher for that performance. You
Oh
don't
yeah,
remember that?
yeah,
When she had on a little
yeah.
one piece black outfit.
I didn't have a problem with that situation with her dancing because Teddy Pendergrass and Marvin Gaye used to do it. If you go back and watch the video, I just had a problem with that outfit that she wore because I feel like if you my woman, you ain't wearing that outfit in public. But I ain't had no problem with her dancing because Teddy Pendergrass used to do it. All the singers used to do it. If you go back and watch it on YouTube, that was their thing. They would dance with women in the audience and serenade them. That was just part of the thing. So I
Well,
ain't
see,
I ain't
that's
had
the
a
thing
problem.
with me when it comes to men and women on what men's allow women their woman to do and what a woman can't only allow her men to do because it is when you say you wouldn't allow her to wear that because what it was
No,
see
I
through, it was
would say
tight.
you can't wear that shit.
Okay, so
I gotta put
we can't
boundaries. I
tell a
gotta set up.
man we can't tell a man what he's allowed to wear.
But you gotta look at it like this. Every relationship is different. It's all about setting up boundaries and respect for the person that you with, your partner, your significant other, whatever you want to call it, the person you with, and having boundaries. That's how I look
He
at it.
knew how Keke
But
Palmer was. He know Keke Palmer loved herself. He know Keke Palmer had just had that damn baby and she knew she was fine as fuck
I,
and she wanted to get her mommy baby
I thought
her
she was
mommy
out of
body
pocket
back.
for. Wait. I thought she was out of pocket for wearing that. But what's your thoughts on people on the internet saying? Because Boosie spoke out about this, and they were saying he's insecure. You're insecure. You thought that Alicia Keys and Usher had something going on. They were just performing. How you feel about that part? Because now they
I
want to
mean,
judge men and call them insecure because they set boundaries.
at the end of the day, it's entertainment. It's what they do. It's their job. They're entertainers. They've been, Alicia Keys and Usher both has been doing this shit for years. You see what I'm saying? That ain't their first performance that I'm pretty sure that they have done with each other. It's just the biggest one because everybody is so into this weird ass world now to where now y'all gonna talk about it. They didn't perform with each other before. This is not the first performance. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I don't
But it's on
feel
the
like,
biggest stage. I think because it's on the biggest stage of America, like the Super Bowl is the biggest stage in the world.
I mean, that shouldn't matter if whether it's a big stage or a little stage. They didn't did it. That's
Right.
just like if a woman cheat on her man just because they went to a hotel and didn't do it at their house. What makes it any different? You still cheated.
Mm. What's your thoughts on the halftime performance? Some people say that was the greatest performance of all time. Did you enjoy
I
the
didn't watch
performance?
it. I was asleep. I didn't watch
Oh,
it.
okay.
I was asleep.
Okay, cool. Should men cry in front of their woman?
Can men cry in front of their woman?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe it's something wrong with you. You got something going on. Your mental fucked up. You need a shoulder to cry out. I'd rather you come cry to me than go cry to the next bitch who's gonna suck your dick.
Oh, the last part I couldn't hear. I feel like I was messing up.
I said I'd rather you cry on my shoulder, baby, than for you to go cry to the next woman and she just suck your dick.
Okay. Because usually some men are scared to cry in front of the woman because they don't want to get judged or throw it back in their face.
Well, see, that's the problem with society. That's why I don't deal with society. Society taught men not to cry. It's not okay to cry. You're supposed to be hard. You're not supposed to show emotions. You're supposed to walk around with this big old armor on and never have emotions. That's why a lot of men don't like crying in front of their women. That's why a lot of men feel like they're going to be judged. And that's why they hold a lot of stuff in. That's why a lot of men have so many mental issues because of how society, that's what society did. That's what the world did. You know, you a man. You ain't supposed to cry. What you crying for? You a little punk. You a little sissy because you crying. You better toughen up. But why? Men got feelings too. It's shit that hurt y'all too. It's shit that get y'all emotions. So why should y'all have to suck that shit up and swallow that shit just because of what society taught y'all parents to tell y'all?
Okay, this is a quote right here. If women truly love men and realize smart men were avoiding marriage due to family law, then they would get the gals together in tens of thousands and march on policy makers to change the laws, but they don't. It is women's nature to only want changes to laws if it benefits them. Literally, only women won't trade the financial incentives of family law and divorce for love. True or false?
Well, I already told you I'm really not into politics anyway, so I really don't care about that. But I mean, if I had to answer the question, I would say false, because women still don't have rights. Women really ain't never had rights to do shit. To be honest, we've always had to fight for the right to do something.